What's up, everybody? This is Victor from West Slope Lawns, coming at you with another video here about making your own fertilizer. If you don't have the ability to do this, it's obviously understandable. But if you are anywhere where you have a co-op that sells fertilizer, anywhere in farm country, then you should definitely be able to find one of those locations. And you can get fertilizer for so much cheaper than the store brands, who have to pay for marketing, the bag designs, right, shelf space, all that good stuff. So what we have here is from my co-op fertilizer warehouse for the farms here in my area, Colorado. This is a bag of 20, 10, 5 with 3% iron. So they have it marked as 20, 10, 5, 3. Right here is a bag of potash at 2100. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. This is a bag of ammonium sulfate at 2100. That's a bag of potash at 0050. So what I do is I buy a 50-pound bag of each. All three of these bags cost me $84. I believe it was like 33, 31, and $23 or something like that. But 84, $87. My apologies. For 150 pounds of fertilizer, $87. Now, with this particular blend of these three bags, what I am making is my own spring and fall blend. And my spring and fall blend comes out to a ratio of 3 to 1 to 2 on NPK. Well, to be exact, 3.2 to 1 to 2 NPK. And to get that, what I do is I take out of this 50-pound bag of 20, 10, 5 with 3% iron, I take 46 pounds of that. Then I take 25 pounds of the 2100 ammonium sulfate, followed by 13.8 pounds of the 0050 potash. And out of that, it comes out to 84.8 pounds of total fertilizer, with the final NPK of 17.04, 5.42, and 10.85, along with 1.63% iron overall in the 84.8 pounds once it's final. And I'll put all that in the description too of the video. So for my spring blend with that, I throw it out at 3.5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Do that each month, March, April, and May. So this lasts me, these three combined last me for a whole spring. I also do my own stress blend, which also doubles as my winterizer. With that, I use a whole 50-pound bag of the 2100 ammonium sulfate and a whole 50-pound bag of the 0050 potash. And what that combination ends up being is a 10.5, 0 to 25. So perfect stress blend for summer as well as a winterizer. And then that gets tossed out at 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. All right. So when I do my spring blend, the final application at 3.5 pounds per 1,000 square feet turns out to be 0.6 pounds of nitrogen, just under 0.2 pounds of phosphorus, and almost 0.4 pounds of potassium. That's the spring blend. Then when I do the summer blend with 25, or rather 50 pounds of each, then what that comes out to again is a 10.5, 0, 25. And I put it out at 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet each month in June, July, and August. And what that gives me is 0.3 pounds of nitrogen, 0.65 pounds of potassium. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I might be leaving out. This saves me a ton of money. So basically for the entire season, each year, I can spend $172 on 250 pounds of fertilizer. So I have to get 2 bags of that, just 1 bag of this. I'm talking about 50-pound bags, 2 50-pound bags. I believe it's just 1 50-pound bag of this one, and 2 50-pound bags of the potassium. And what that would give me is everything I need from March through November as far as fertilizer for the entire year. $172. Saves a lot of money. What that comes out to me is around 60 cents a pound, roughly, versus anywhere from $1.50 to $2 a pound from store brand, store bought fertilizer. So that's the huge savings right there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I might be leaving out. I do have some notes, but I think that's it. Yeah. So again, I only need 5 bags for the whole year. 2 bags, 1 bag, 2 bags. And that will last me spring and fall with my fertilizer blend, as well as summer and winterizer at the end of the year. Just some thoughts to put out there for everybody. Again, I'll put the exact breakdown of the blend as far as how much of each one, the application rate in terms of per 1,000 square feet, and then I'll also put down what it ends up being in terms of how many pounds of nitrogen, phosphorus, and or potassium at each application. If you got any questions, feel free to hit me up. Like and subscribe. Eventually I'll start making these videos better in terms of effects and whatnot. Right now I'm just keeping it basic and simple and straight to the point, and for the most part it's going to remain like that. All right, appreciate you guys being here with me out on the farm. You have a blessed day. Talk to you later.